Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about how to fix wall clippers that are not turning on. I'll be going over some things that might actually work. So that's right, I'll be showing you and telling you how to fix wall clippers like these that are not turning on. They're not powering on. And these are some things that might actually work. There are 7 things that I want to discuss and sort of show you about. So let's get right into the video. Now, first and foremost, I'm in the car. So obviously I can't plug them in, but you're going to imagine that they're plugged in and so forth, okay? So we're going to go through these 7 things quickly. So pay attention, take notes, and try them out at home. Hopefully one of them works for you. Number 1, try a different power source. So often, people think that, it's plugged in and it's not working, so it's the problem of the unit. But in reality, maybe their plug is miswired. Maybe that plug is not working properly. Maybe the circuit breaker tripped for that specific outlet. So try it on a different power source. Unplug them and plug them into a different power source, maybe in a different room or even in a different building. Try a different power source. That was number 1. And number 2 is wiggle the cord. That's right. Sometimes wiggling the cord works. And that'll tell you what the problem is. If you wiggle the cord and it works, that means that there's a little bit of a problem with the cord or the connection. And it means that you shouldn't be using these clippers. By wiggling the cord and if it starts working when you wiggle the cord, that means there's something loose or kinked or broken in there, and you don't want to use the clippers because then they're not really safe to use for the most part, because the power will be going to them and disconnecting and so forth. But you do know what the problem is, and then you can address it at that point. Maybe get a new pair of clippers or have a professional electrician maybe rewire them with a new cord, okay? So wiggling the cord might work, and it sort of will tell you what the problem is, but you shouldn't use them at that point. You should fix them. Number 3, sorry, there's going to be someone walking their dog on this side over here. I do apologize. Now they're going to this side. They see me filming. They've decided to go on the other side. Okay, number 3, this happens all the time. Literally, my car is my office. I film 80% of my videos in the car. Now the dog's just staying beside the car, hanging out over there, just chilling out while I film this, and the guy's staring at me, wondering why I'm talking to my windshield. But that's just a normal day for me. But we're going to move on. We went through number 1, just to recap, which was to try a different power source, plug it into a different outlet. Number 2 is wiggle the cord. But if that's the case, then don't use them if that's what works, okay? Number 3, inspect the cord. Maybe if you look at the cord, you're going to notice, oh, wait, it's a little bit cut there. Maybe when you were clipping your hair, you accidentally clipped the cord too. It happens. My wife did it actually with the hedge trimmer the other day. She was trimming the hedges, which I'm super thankful for, and she clipped the cord. So I had to get a new extension. I didn't get a new extension cord. I had to sort of rewire that one spot of the extension cord. But I'm going to get a new one in the future. It happens. Inspect the cord. If there's a problem with it, deal with it in whatever way you need to deal with it. But at least you know what the problem is, right? That's our goal here, to try and find the problem so we can solve it, and hopefully get these working again. So that was number 3, inspect the cord. I'll go over them at the end as a recap. Number 4, change the batteries if it's battery powered. If your wall trimmer is battery powered, I have a battery powered one over here. You want to change the batteries. So this one over here is battery powered. You can change the battery if it stops working. I know it seems crazy, but so many people forget that their trimmer might be battery powered, and then they think it's not working, but in reality, it's just a dead battery. Number 5, charge it if it's rechargeable. Some wall trimmers are rechargeable. Charge it up. It'll get it working again, hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. And also your charger and your charging cable, make sure your charging cable is plugged into an outlet that works as well. That's an added bonus for number 5. Number 6, let the clippers cool down if they're overheated. If you've been using them for a while and they're too hot, let them cool down. Stop using them. So turn them off, unplug them for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then go back because they will be nice and cool at that point. When they're too hot, they have a tendency to stop working sometimes. I haven't had it happen to me personally, but I've read about it happening from time to time, which makes sense. I'm going to guess it might be a built-in safety feature, which is a good thing. You should be thankful for that, okay? Last but not least is number 7, which is unplug the unit and clean the clippers. So unplug the unit. So turn the unit off, unplug it so there's no power, and what you want to do is clean the clippers. Maybe your motor is jammed up because there's just so much hair in there. So, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. There we go. That's a lot better. I should have had some water before I filmed this video. I don't have any water in here, but we're going to continue on because I'm almost done. Let me see my tongue. Ooh, I'm dehydrated. Look at that. Ah, oh my gosh, I need some water right now. I've been filming I think I did 7 videos right now in the last 45, 50 minutes. So, we're just going to finish this one, and then we're going to go get some water. All right, and that's my lunch break is almost over anyways. Yeah, that's right. I film on my lunch. Why eat when you can film, right? I just starve myself to the end of the day. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I just eat enough to last me so that basically I'm not hungry during my lunch, and it's a prime time to film. If you want to start your side hustle on your lunch, hey, nothing's stopping you. Do it. Anyways, number 7, unplug it. turn it off, unplug it, make sure there's no power going to it. Remove these screws. Both of these blades will come off. The stationary blade at the front over here, and then the cutting blade at the back over here. The blade that moves at the back, you're gonna remove them, clean out the entire thing, put them back in place, line them up nicely, align the blades properly, put a couple drops of blade oil in there. It probably came with your trimming kit. Turn it on, move the taper, let that blade oil distribute, and you should be good to go. Because if it turned on at that point, then you know the motor was jammed because of the hair. But that's it. Just to recap, okay? The 7 things that you should do if your wall clippers are not turning on at all, no power is going to them. Number 1, try a different power source. Unplug it, plug them in a different room. Number 2, wiggle the cord, but if it starts working when you do that, don't use them. Number 3, inspect the cord. Look at the cord, look for kinks and breaks, and address it if you need to at that point, or get a new pair of clippers if you need to. Number 4, change the batteries if they're battery powered, obviously. Number 5, charge it if it's a rechargeable clipper or rechargeable trimmer, obviously recharge it, and make sure your charger is working properly as well. Number 6, let the clippers cool down if they're overheating. So if they're overheating, unplug them and turn them off for half an hour, 20 minutes, even 5 minutes. Just let them cool down a bit. Number 7 is to unplug the unit and clean the clippers. So unplug the unit, turn the unit off, and then clean the clippers. Maybe your motor is jammed up because of the hair inside. And that is truly it. That is how to fix wall clippers that are not turning on. Things that might work. These things might actually work. Hopefully one of them works for you and you can get your clippers working once again. And that is truly it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe. Woo, I need some water. I'm literally like on my last drop of saliva to swallow right now. So we're gonna hold on a second here. We're gonna try that again. I'm gonna calm myself down. We're gonna try that one more time. If your wall clippers aren't working properly, that's how to fix them. Hopefully one of these things works for you. I would recommend trying them in the order that I discussed them, because the ones at the beginning are sort of easier to do and you want to try and tackle those things first, and the ones at the end are sort of a little bit harder to do. You want to deal with those things later if that's the case. But yeah, that is truly it. I'm going to start driving now. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.